The second section for chapter 4 deals with writing checks. So pretty much just going to go through what a check is and how to write checks. So checks are just pretty much it's when you open your checking account, you have the opportunity to get checks. And I suggest you do it just because it kind of leaves a paper trail of your actual money. So a check is just a paper document that pretty much says, hey, take this much amount out of my bank account. And here are the 6 steps to write a check. And I would be sure when you're doing your homework just to have this as a reference. The first step is to write the date. So I have a sample here. So the first step is to just write the date because, you got to write the date to know when the actual amount was done and when the payment was done. Next, you're going to write the name of the person or organization that you're paying it to. And typically that's going to say something like pay order to, or to just have that first line. That's who you're actually paying the money to. So that's where that goes. 3 is write the amount of the check as a numeral. So that is going to be over to the right here. You write the check as an actual number. And then I think the 4th step is to write it in words, and that looks like this. So on the second line here, you actually write it out in words. And for your actual amount, you're going to write, in this case, it'd be 45. In between your actual amount and your cents, make sure to put and. So you don't want to say like say for instance you had 108. You don't want to say 108. You want to say 108. And then you would write and however many cents. So that's all that means. Then the 5th step is to make a notation on the memo line. So pretty much on the memo line, like in this case, it was for Kendra's birthday. Usually it's not really a necessity, but like when I pay my rent with a check, I'll put like rent. When I go to the store and buy something, I'll say like grocery store or something like that. And then at the end, you just have to sign it. And that's the basic steps of writing a check. So the big things to remember is really just be sure you know how to write a number value in words, and just make sure you know where everything goes, because on the homework you're going to have to actually fill all this stuff in, and you'll also have to you'll be given like a numerical value, and you'll have to change that to word form, which we'll do examples of that. But this should be pretty quick and easy too. You just got to memorize those steps, and you should be good to go.